why I think, and why we all think, that it's going to be worth the community's time and effort to really make this thing happen, to build it and to sustain it. Simply put, our cooperative will not be anything more or less than what the community wants it to be. And I see the Amherst Community Markets community as beginning with the workers and the consumers, who are the two stakeholders that are most intimately tied to the co-op, both in their everyday interactions with the co-op, either as workers or as patrons, as well as their financial connection and their to the co-op. Our workers are going to gain meaningful employment at this store. They're going to experience what it's like to work in a collectively managed, non-hierarchical worker structure, which is a very empowering experience. And it's going to be local employment that's really rooted in our community, as well as consumers having a valued voice in a directly democratic food institution, which is something that I think a lot of people are really longing for these days. I see it everywhere when I see CSAs increasing. I see farmers markets popping up everywhere. I think the time is right for this to happen. And beyond the workers and the consumers, we can't forget our local farmers, our producers, our artisans, who are really sort of the backbone of this project in a way. They need a place to sell their food. We also need to consider, beyond the human community of Amherst, we need to consider the animals, the plants, the land, the water, the air that provide for us. We need to ensure that the practices of our store will contribute to their sustained health. And beyond that, we can really participate in a larger cooperative community by supporting global movements for food justice. Equal Exchange being here today is a perfect example of intercooperation that can really do some good around the world. And the bottom line for me is really that these values that I've been talking about are written into the structure of the cooperative, because the cooperative is held accountable to its member owners and to the workers, who are the people who actually patron the business on a daily basis. It's not accountable to outside investors, and to me this is what will ensure that this will be a truly community institution that will be democratic, that it will be fair, because we're going to value the voices of everybody involved. So I think we're very blessed to be where we are right now. We have a wonderful agricultural landscape in the Pioneer Valley, and we have people who really care about